Well, no snow in the forecast, but the wind, boy, it's whipping off of Lake Erie and into Highmark Stadium, just south of Buffalo, New York. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Buffalo Bills. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? They juked him. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37th.
At their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down.
Good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down. The Bills at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Touchdown! Dawson Knox, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Mahomes going to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. 7 yards there and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
To throw, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a
and he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Sitting at first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit, or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point, and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
And a ball caught. It's Rice. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. And off we go from Orchard Park. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he'll be taken down. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. A gain of 48.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
And you always wonder, Mike, how are teams going to respond to a close loss like we saw last week? And some teams come out and they're sleepwalking. They're still thinking about what could have been. But not them. They came out with a clear plan, a clear way to attack this defense. Really well executed opening script, and they come away with the early touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw to get things going. This one complete to Watkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From
the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
At the Chiefs' 38-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. This one caught by D.J. Chark. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 25.
They get 25 on that connection. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing is Allen. He pulls it in around the 5. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
Allen now on second down. Moving outside the pocket. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. The offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal.
Ready.
Now, this looks like a design run. Oh, making defenders look silly out there. On his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 4. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. That one intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Play action now, and here's Allen. The coverage.
Oh, God, you're so fucking lucky. That's about 5 fucking picks.
Brent McDuffie right there with the tight defensive coverage.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
That's taken in. It's James Cook. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bills first down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Allen to throw again. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he will score! James Cook, touchdown, Bills. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Prater on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Big play for KC. 36 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A first down throw for Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And this ball incomplete on third down.
God, you're getting so much bullshit.
It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's 4th down, so this is a very big call. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And that'll set up 4th down. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing now, Mahomes. Rice open, he's got it. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the 1st down, Chiefs.
A give here to Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He's got his man, and he finds Worthy. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Butker on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
On first down, Allen. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Allen with a throw on 1st and 10. Pass brought in by Chark. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. That one is complete to Hardman. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Allen. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's got another one. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down, Kansas City.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Mahomes now to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Jabari Connor there on the stop.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. That's caught by Watkins. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
First and 10 for Mahomes. That's complete to Rice. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Mahomes. He'll get that one complete to Rice. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he'll have the first down at the 26. So good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by. Like we used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Pacheco. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss. He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next.
That one taken in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play action. It's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That gets number 40 on the season for him.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Alert! 319!
Looking to throw, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat. He does the rest. Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down. Out of gun, here's Allen. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A gain there of 20. First down, Buffalo.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Throwing again, it's Allen. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
A first down throw for Mahomes. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. It's Kelsey. And he'll be taken down at the 30. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A pickup of 44 yards.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. They're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs go up by 7, 28-21. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here is first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll come up now for second down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
319!
On third down, it's Allen. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On second down, Allen. Flush to his right. He's going to look downfield for Chuck. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
319!
To the air on third down, here's Allen. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This is first and 10.
56, 56. Middle. Alert!
Allen to throw again. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
Bills 27.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Here's Smith to return it. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.